Welcome everybody and thank you for joining us. It's here for the New South Wales Open 2025 powered by RPM Discs, Total Tools Sandgate, Jindy Disc Golf Shop and Desmond Insurance Brokers. We are Parked Media and with help from the wonderful legends at Gatekeeper, we're bringing this coverage to you. My name's Jason Wheaton and I'm joined by a man who played this tournament, Matty Faz. How are you, Matty?
Yeah, I'm better than I was at the tournament, Jays. It wasn't my best showing.
We'll get into that a little bit later.
Let's not.
Well, we're following feature card for round one today is Leith Brodie from New South Wales. Queensland legend Luke Bayne. Who else we got there, Matty?
We've got Dan Frost, who's a bit of a stalwart these days on Parked Media. And last but not least, a Parked Media virgin, Bryce Winchester.
Ooh, newbie. We love fresh blood.
Big Bryce.
Straight into hole one we go, Matty. And we got 541 feet, 165 metre par 4. Up to a Mando tree here and around to the right. And a bit of work to do through here.
You can see my upshot there, just getting exactly where you want to go. The players here dealing with a pretty strong headwind, which they should be aware of at this point. Pretty much go as long as you can with the drive. Try to get 100 plus, and then you've got a couple of routes once you beat the Mando tree. Ideally, though, you want to go far left gap, giving yourself the most options on that second shot. And here's Leith, looking very casual, very calm.
Sun smart. Just by the water there in the background, Matty.
Oh, look,
looks sensational.
The property's amazing. The cool breeze off the water, the green grass, the lake itself. It's very picturesque.
That looks pretty good from Leith. Nice, safe play.
Yeah, he'll have options from there. And there's that sort of far left gap that's a little more wider than the shorter right side gap.
If you're watching this coverage and you don't know who this man is, Luke Bayne, you haven't been watching our coverage, have you, Matty?
No, you're definitely not.
Highest rated in this tournament. He comes in just a touch over 1,000.
That has to beat the tree. Oh, checks up in the thick rough there, but he'll have, probably that right-hand side gap, which is, shapes up pretty well for the backhand, but is a little bit tighter, has a little bit more overhang, which will keep his shot low. And Frosty could be going for a roller here, which is risky. Now, the headwind wasn't at its strongest on day one, but it was still something you had to factor into your throw.
See how it goes.
Oh, this
looks, it looks pretty good. Oh, I just caught the long grass.
He missed his line by about 2 meters. Otherwise, that was going. That he would have had a 30-meter upshot there.
And the first look we get at Bryce Winchester.
Oh boy!
Whoops.
Now, to our viewers, first impressions do last, but let's just forget about that one.
Oh, he's on the road as he's gone over. Oh, Jesus. That's not the start he wanted. I'm going to go out on a limb and say.
Over accounting for the headwind there, Bryce.
Oh, he's in. You don't often get that lucky.
Look, we didn't talk about the left side OB indicated by the gutter there because it shouldn't have come into play, but Bryce found a way to
just a little bit of a nervous shot. We know he's a much better disc golfer than that. He's second MPO tournament for Bryce Winchester.
Correct. And enjoyed being filmed, actually. Has been on camera before, but for the other Frisbee sport, Ultimate.
Oh, yes, the other sport, Lively.
And just deconstruction of the hole there from Leith. Perfect play.
Bayne going to forehand. He does go to forehand as often as he can.
He did get far enough to play this left side gap, which is good. Or a little tickle of that weed, I guess it is. Dan didn't really commit to the turnover enough.
Certainly did not, Dan.
Just didn't get that roller far enough. All right, Bryce with an unlikely look for birdie here. Oh, a decent bid.
Should be able to clean up, so not too much damage done after that first tee shot.
Frosty from about 16 meters. Really, really nice throw. Couldn't cash it. Oh, that's a tournament putt.
That does not happen to Luke Bayne all that often. And he cannot believe it himself. He's going to have another crack.
Yes, putting is one of his strengths. He'll get it going. As Bryce now, just to ease the nerves, get the par. Try to forget about that tee shot.
He's a big, strong lad, Bryce, isn't he?
He's an athlete, genuine athlete, as is his wife. A bit of a power couple in the ultimate disc golf scene, I believe.
Yep, on the rise.
Patting a cheeky grin from Bayne there as we get to hole 2. It's a pretty long par 3 at 105. Mostly because it goes uphill slightly, but for these guys, it's just a power forehand. Some players might opt with the backhand, but you do have the OB surrounding left of the green. So a power forehand is the order of day. An effortless flick there from Leith.
Lovely to watch, isn't it?
And count it.
Parked it.
2 from 2.
It's a good start. It's as good a way to start as any.
And this man, no stranger to the controlled distance on the forehand, but this might be breaking a little early.
Yep. Should give him a putt. He'd want that putt to be on after that first one.
You see Dan doesn't like to go with the forehand too often. This one's gliding, but skipping out of bounds. And these greens are not fast. It's a little unfortunate. I actually expect the grass to catch that one. All right, let's see if Bryce can get his form back with this tee shot.
It's got a bit of turn on it. That's looking good. Just as I call it.
Yeah, base at the tree, but he's almost inside circle there. He might just be on the edge. About 9 meters here for Bryce's birdie. Inconsequential miss. He'll settle for a par.
So Frosty to clean up from par after his unfortunate OB off the tee. Comes up a little short. Disappointing bogey there for Dan. Oh, 2 in a row for Luke Bayne. You just don't see that, Matty.
Uncharacteristic from Bayne. Putting is his strength. Cool sunnies, though.
He's a cool man. He's a cool man, Luke Bayne.
Yeah, with 47% of the field getting birdie on this hole, 3/4 of our card will be pretty disappointed in themselves there. Oh, and Leith claims his CTP, which he told me netted him a rainbow zone, which he actually throws in tournament later on. I don't want to spoil anything.
Right.
Yeah, maybe a man with not a massive disc collection if he's using the freshly won CTP disc in the tournament itself.
Hole 3, and it's 120 metre par 4. We go up, and when we twist down this narrow path, so uphill off the tee, and this is as narrow as it gets, Matty.
Yeah, the second shot is a lot of fun. This first shot is all about placement. What Leith's done here is ideal. That's exactly where you want to be because it opens up the backhand flex, which is the best way through.
Bayne might have gone a little too far.
Yeah, he'll almost have to pitch out there, but Bayne, I don't know, he might go a flex forehand to try to get the birdie, but it's risky. As Bryce shows off the forehand. Yeah, I don't think he'll have much from there either.
It's about this point, Dan Frost be wishing he's got a bit more of a forehand, doesn't he?
I mean, the backhand line is there, but it just comes with a little more risk.
He just hasn't had any backhand holes yet.
The first 3 holes really do lend themselves to big hyzer forehands.
He's tried to get that turned over, but just a really tight bend to get around there.
He'll have a shot from there, though. He didn't go too deep into the rough. Now, Bryce has a decent look at the gap. Mind the bush turkey. And he's just...
Yanked it. Is that a disc? A bush turkey?
It should be. Full circle, need to get onto that. Australian manufacturers. For any of our international viewers, make some very nice plastic.
May as well be a dog walker the way it's just walking towards the basket there. Just getting in the way as much as it can.
Yes. Just ignorant. Ignorant bird. No, we love the dog walkers. We've got to share our parks here in Australia. Now, Bayne's looking hungry here. He might try to go.
Oh, that is a lovely shot. Over the bush turkey he goes. And he's got himself a putt. So pretty good recovery there from Bayne.
God, the bush turkey's stealing the show here. All right, let's...
It is a tough fairway to get up, Matty.
Oh, and Leith with a plum.
Oh, jeez, tell you what. It skipped a little long, but he's looking good early, Leith, isn't he?
I wasn't expecting the shot to come through with that much heat. It almost got me.
You never do after you watch Leith throw, do you?
Effortless power is how I would categorize his game. Gallant bid from Bryce. You will have to settle for yet another par, though. And Dan having to turn the hat backwards just to avoid the foliage.
Where is he, honestly?
He's only got about 15 meters to the bucket here.
Oh, nice.
That was a run, no doubt. What do you think about this hole, Jace? It did get a few complaints throughout the event. I think there's a place for a hole like this.
Yeah, I tend to agree, Matty. I mean, I wouldn't want 18 of them, but, you know, a placement hole, I think has its place.
A true two-shot par 4. Genuine dog leg. Like you said, you wouldn't want a course full of them, but I like the challenge.
Yeah, you want a course that brings out every skill.
Yeah. Tests the versatility of the players.
Hole 4 is next, 75-metre par 3. And this one looks a little simpler after the last travel up than the skinny path, Matty. But it looks like another forehand hole, I must admit. So, geez, Dan is just praying for it to open up a little bit and start swinging to the left, I reckon. He's just had enough of these. As Bayne goes off first after his birdie.
Well, rough kick there for Bayne. This one did play as the easiest hole on the day, Jace, at almost a full half stroke under par. So all of our lead, feature card, I should say, we'll be looking to get it here.
I'm interested to see how a guy like Leith Brodie can dial down for this one, 75 metres.
Yeah, that's definitely a missed line from Leith. You don't want to be taking the inside line to the right of that tree you see in the middle of the fairway. The space is on the left.
Oh, and a turnover from Bryce.
That looks really good.
Got it turning.
That looks brilliant.
Yow.
Welcome to the tournament and welcome to Park Media, Bryce Winchester.
Yep. See if Frost can get his turnover game going, and that looks early.
Yeah.
Just a single teapot from Frost there.
And the puff of the cheeks.
Oh, have a look at this. Narnia. Can he still scramble for par? It looks pretty tight, and that tree's probably going to come into play with this roller, it looks like.
I was going to say, he might be rolling this for the par play.
Oh.
That's OB on the left there. I didn't think it'd come into play. That might have got lucky and hit a tree.
That was not good to watch. This is where Bayne went out early, so he's just got to Ooh, long look from outside a circle. This is Frost for his third.
Well, there is a forehand from Frosty, but
he's going to take his bogey and move on, I think. Here's Dan. He's, of course, not playing to his strengths at the moment.
oh, Leith attacking that one. Not getting chains, and that's gone. Oh, no, that's fine. 5 meters. Ooh.
Left side. There's Tanya Bayne applauds in the background.
Yes, the omnipresent Tanya Bayne. Love her support on the feature card. Always sticks around. And Bryce.
Yeah, nice birdie for Bryce there. And that's gets him under the card for the first time.
So a pretty slow start from our feature card here. Pretty scoreable opening 4 holes, especially with the next hole coming up. Not the easiest birdie to get, Jace.
It's not. Tell us about it, Matty.
Yeah, it's a par 3. Comes in at only 90 meters. There just really isn't a defined fairway on this one. You want to kind of flex a forehand left and then have it get lucky through the trees towards the end of its flight. It is a bit poke and hope.
That's another forehand hole.
Yep.
Oh, that's got through. That's putting him outside. He looks at early stages of this tournament. He looks to rely heavily on his backhand too, Bryce.
Yeah, when it comes to distance, he doesn't utilise a forehand too often. And Bayne not taking advantage of these forehand holes, and I'd say he's the best forehander on the card. Yeah, just a little low from Leith, but that'll be an easy up and down for par.
It looks like they all played that one pretty easily and not going for broke, not to get the tree kick. So
going long is a real danger on this hole too, if you were to try to juice it and beat all the trees. Yeah, tentative from Dan there again.
And it's slightly uphill too, by the look of it.
Does play slightly uphill, you're right.
Look out. Oh. That was a good run from Luke.
This is one of the faster greens on the course too. The grass isn't as thick here. And Leith doesn't want any of that.
No. It's a layup from him. Dan's got a fair way up.
Yeah, that one wasn't close from Frosty. And Bryce with the best look at the group here.
He'd like this one, wouldn't he? 2 in a row. Oh,
what the? That went out of frame and I'd written it off.
That was the floatiest of bids we've seen so far. But
that was just a plonker.
That counts for a birdie and nothing else.
Like,
it didn't hit anything, did it?
Just like dropping a Coke can into a tin garbage bin. I'll have you know, Jace, that was the only birdie on the day.
The only birdie on that hole, yeah. So it took a 12-meter putt.
Tip of the hat to Bryce Winchester, who's settled right into coverage life.
He certainly has. 2 birdies on the trot and the only birdie on the day on hole 5. So starting to get into his groove. As we get to hole 6, 240-meter and the first of our par 5s. Matty and Commando trees just on the right there. Gap you've got to hit. Looks like some OB on the left. It's pick your line, isn't it, really? There's a few different ones there, but there's a clearly open one on the left that the drone's following here, and it's 240 meters, so it's going to take 3 good shots and no tree kicks to get all the way up here.
Yeah, with a long enough drive and a bit of luck staying high left, you can play for the eagle, but I'll just emphasize with a bit of luck because it does get a bit hairy towards the end of the fairway.
Oh, just like that.
That's a nightmare.
As a man that's just taken 2 birdies, takes 2 shots off the tee.
Yeah, I do prefer the flex forehand for these guys here. Although this one's going to leak out early and you don't want to be down there. It's a lot tighter hugging that right side. And you bring the right side OB, which is denoted by the lake, the gorgeous Lake Macquarie, into play.
Stunning lake, isn't it?
I didn't know much about Lake Macquarie before I made my way down to Rathmines Park. Lovely part of the country. If you're ever in Australia, guys. Fly into Newcastle. The airport's not actually in Newcastle. I learned that the hard way.
It's not.
No.
It's out of Newcastle.
It's about a 40-minute drive outside of Newcastle.
Okay.
So just words of the wise there for any future tourists of our great land.
Frosty gets a reasonable flight out of the second one. Just tree kick straight off the tee, so that can make it a long hole.
Yeah, but it's where you don't want to be, Vil.
Bryce from his OB kick. Oh, no, he hasn't, has he?
Oh, that's come off the park bench. And he's given a wry smile to the camera.
He knows how lucky he was there.
What that?
Look at this. Replay of that. That's your first replay on Park Media. Bryce Winchester. Oh, it's nearly gone through the slats. He's been very lucky there.
Off the real estate agent's billboard.
Yeah. He'll take it, I reckon.
Look, to be successful in this game, you gotta get a few good breaks.
They're throwing 4 and that's disappearing right down to that area Matty said you don't want to be. So we'll see what he's got from there.
Yeah, I think he's far enough now that he does have the straight shot to the green. It's this crap that you need to avoid. And Leith just started having some version of a pitch out.
It's about all he could do there, I reckon.
Now, Bayne looks like he's getting aggressive here. Yeah, that wasn't much of a gap.
There's
but
just no lines, is there?
He's
when you're down low.
still a chance for birdie from there. He'll just have to be a technically accurate upshot.
Yeah, I think he's just sort of lamenting it there, thinking, I don't think there's much else you could have done there, Luke.
And now Frosty throwing 3.
He's
Has to go right.
That's pretty good.
That is pretty good.
That's pretty good. He's edge of circle.
Yeah, there's a lot of woodwork there.
Oh,
That is un-Bayne-like.
that was very uncharacteristic, and he knew that out of the hand. The head went down, and he's kind of lucky they didn't get the ground, I think. Does it go in the water? Would it hit something?
He stayed safe, but it was just weird to see his forehand form end up in that crouch position. It looked really hesitant.
Overbalanced.
Yeah, just not enough juice there from Bryce.
No, definitely not.
He's going to cut a big number here. Now, Bayne has to scramble with an awkward little force over forehand. Does all right, though.
He's inside circle, but just. So he's got some work to do. And the whole card having their own issues with this. Oh, he's nearly. Would love to have seen another one from Bryce there.
All right, Frosty playing one of the cleaner pathways for the hole.
Let's
go.
Dan Frost with his first birdie. Gets himself to +1. So could be starting to claw his way back. Usually bread and butter for Luke Bayne.
That's the putt we know from
No
Bayne.
exception at all.
10 metres, easy as you like. Maybe Leith arrived in that dinghy based on the way he's dressed. Very nice birdie from Leith.
I don't reckon there'd be room in that dinghy for Leith and anybody else, to be honest. He's a big man, isn't he?
He's massive. Alrighty, hole 7, tricky par 3 here, Jace. The 95 meters is not the challenge. It's trying to get your disc to break at the right time and still push forward. What they like to do is get out of the gap and then go left into those bushes. Really tough birdie, pretty manageable par. Our straight shooters will prefer this tee shot.
So a bit of stability off the tee and then getting it to fade left, just like, or caught a tree, but
you're not going to see much better than that. You get inside circle here, you're pretty happy.
And see if Frosty can bounce back again. Love to see another birdie.
Yeah, I fear this one's got a little too much fade. Oh no, that's
okay.
worked out well.
That's okay.
He beat that early bush, which is really tough to do.
Danny, that could be too far left.
Yeah, he'll be
little
putting
bit, yeah.
downhill from about 15 meters there. Not the worst putt in the world. But he's left a little bit to be desired. And this is a good looking line from Bryce.
You can just tell he's an ultimate player, can't you?
You can, and you're not going to see much better than that on this hole.
So Bayne from about, I reckon it looks more like about 16 or 17. Oh,
let's go, Luke.
That is a statement. That is a statement from Luke Bayne. Putting woes are all but forgotten from early in this round.
Oh, and there's the antithesis from Leith.
That was not a good putt. He'd want that again.
Yeah, he doesn't love being on the cameras, Leith. He does mention that it...
So Frost for 2 birds in a row makes... So here comes Dan, back to even. Looks like he's wiped out all those woes from early on in the round.
Bryce, that'll be CTP for the tournament, I'd wager. Amazing shot on this hole.
So 3 birdies and what looks to be a par for Leith.
Yeah, 3 birdies is phenomenal on this hole.
So all players on the card grabbing a shot off Leith. They're the leader. So
yeah, they were the only 3 birdies on the day.
hole 8, 60 metre. Very uphill by the look of it. 60 metres. OB on the right, but you've got that bush, that collection of shrubs. What do we call that again?
You're throwing over this island. It's like OB Island. And what Dan was trying to do there was take on essentially a wall of trees and hope to get lucky. This is the better line. You've actually got a line going with the forehand. You have to get it high, though, and challenge the ceiling. Yeah, that one's a bit too low and pushing. Really technical hole for 60 meters.
Yeah, very much so.
And I can't, as Australia's
so behind
the
boards is on.
No,
it's behind the. Oh no! Another tree kick for Bryce, and he's gone OB again.
Yeah, that's more nightmare fuel for Bryce. Wow, that must be a stable disc. Probably a tilt. Maybe a splice.
Oh, I think it was a splice.
Now, this is risky from Bryce because he is throwing over an OB island. Pretty rare feature on a disc golf course.
It certainly is.
But he's done well with it. He'll get his bogey.
Oh. Had the right idea with that one and probably didn't deserve the result.
Nah, unwanted roll away. Leaves him with about 9 meters. Leith, a pokey little look for birdie there. Don't think it was a genuine look, though.
Oh, that's an air bud, Matty.
From chocolates to bald lollies from Bayne.
Oh, wow. Just a little bit wayward. As Bryce misses one high. He has been putting high, I've noticed.
Yeah, it is a pretty short basket, this one.
Frosty looks like he's pulled his putting game together just in time. So Bayne cleans up a par. Leith will do the same.
Yeah, only 5 birdies on the day. For a 60-metre hole, that's it's pretty unusual.
Double for Bryce there. Be hoping to bounce back. Hole 9's a par 4. It's 140 metres. We've got a few trees to contend with. We've got it, Matty. A right to left hole. We've got a left dog leg. I can't believe it. I've been waiting the whole round, but we've got one.
Backhanders rejoice. You're going to see Frosty go the high line, I believe, here, which is a catch cam's nightmare.
He's so excited. He started again.
You think you're cheating the hole, but you're not cheating the hole. If you get over the trees with that shot, there is a good chance you're going to end up in the crap on the left because it fades out. And if you get through that stuff on the left, that rough, Bayne's done really well. That's perfect.
Better line from Bayne.
As you can see there, Jace, you can go OB into the lake. So I don't like the over-the-top play, but it does avoid this gap hit that, power players do like to avoid when they can. No gap hit there for Leith. Bryce
has gone high. You got that. He's not getting any love from the trees at the moment, Bryce.
You've got to go really, really high. Like throw a genuine rainmaker.
Yeah, no love from the trees. We must speak about the love we received from the ADG, Matty. Australian Disc Golf, who helped us get to Newcastle for this tournament, or helped you and Kyle, helped Park Media get there.
Yeah, none of this would be on film if it wasn't for the assistance of the ADG, and can't thank them enough. As Bryce can't thank that tree direction enough.
He's got a good kick for the first time.
I tell you, kickity splits kind of around here for Bryce. It's all happening.
Danfries. He's okay. He's got a bit of a downhill putt. Another short basket there. Is it a theme in Newcastle, is it?
I don't know, soft ground. Maybe they've sunk a little.
They may have with the lake just there.
Very, very lush environment, Rathmines Park. Everything's quite green, cool breezes.
Oh, well, you'd be in a different tropic zone up there, wouldn't you?
Yeah, you are.
Oh, that's not coming out well for Leith at the moment. That was what you call negative spin, wasn't it?
It's got about 6 times out of the hand. Yeah, doesn't like putting on camera, Leith. He's pretty vocal about that. But when you're on Parked Media, the big leagues.
That's it. When you're on the big screen,
you've reached the pinnacle of disc golf coverage. You just got to step up and handle the pressure, Leith. Hey, he's a good man, Leith. Very humble, very down to earth.
So a birdie for Bryce there. So a good cleanup after that tee shot.
Yeah, didn't celebrate that birdie too hard, did he?
No, he didn't.
Couple of pretty friendly kicks.
As we get to the end of the front 9 for round 1 of the New South Wales Open 2025, we've got Leith Brodie and Luke Bayne, both on 3 under the card, and the other 2 on even, Matty. So up and down is the theme for that one.
Yeah, seeing the versatility required on this course so far and playing holes that you just wouldn't generally practice a lot of shots for.
Absolutely, and we hope to see more of it. Thank you for Gatekeeper for sharing our coverage. And don't forget to check out the back 9 of the round 1 for the New South Wales Open on Park Media's channel. Until you do, I've been Jason Wiedner.
I've been Matty Faz.
And until next time,
Park it.